in our souls forever.
This tree was 23 feet long where they cut it. So I cut this at 16 foot for the bear. The tree's been dying. That's probably why part of it fell over. This tells the story of the beach, actually. Back then it was a lot of water, easy growing. Then it was got tougher and tougher every year. I've been here since '98, so it's yeah, and it's amazing. I started selling firewood here. There's nothing here. I had to put the telephone pole in. They wouldn't hook up the power because the pole was too bad. We just were kind of a tourist thing. Now we're more of a destination. We got a lot of people coming down just for carvings. We do have a lot of good carvers. They're great carvers, awesome people. They want to get out and help. Our season starts from Burning Bear on. This is our 16th year.
Burning Bear is a festival where people celebrate the transitionary art that it is, because it goes from a raw log to a sculpture, then the fire creates a sculpture, and even the part that's the burned out husk the next day is an art piece by itself.
It's amazing that people, you know, they love big bonfires, always.
Dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of strangers kind of all come together on this. It's a human bonding moment, if you will. It's that primeval watching it happen.
It's the show. It's Burning Bear.
Let the youngsters get up there and do that. It's hard work.
Burning Bear was created by chainsaw artists for chainsaw artists. I probably wouldn't really know about this place if it wasn't for other carvers. Steve Backus invited me to the show. Hey, come on up. You're going to have a great time. May not make $1 million, but make a million memories.
If you're good, you can work anywhere, up and down the West Coast and nationwide at this point, well, worldwide at this point. And this is one of the places you can stop in and you won't leave hungry.
Follow your heart and the money will follow. You know, you don't work a day in your life if you love what you're doing.
You just chase the art because that's the thing that will never let you down. It's the thing that will always help you get up in the morning. It's the thing that will always bring happiness to people. It's your own journey. Nobody can touch that, you know, and not your oppressors, not the monthly bills or anything else. Nothing can touch that happiness or that Zen moment of you trying to accomplish what your heart loves to do. How difficult, how complicated can I create something? It got to be harder next time. I'm just too bored now. We got to work hard. The saying I live by, William Blake wrote it 250 years ago. It says, I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason or compare. My business is to create. It covers everything.
My first time here was definitely eye-opening. I've never carved something that tall and then definitely never set it on fire. I enjoy getting up on the scaffold and climbing up and getting into the heights. There's not really too much limitation, like visually and texture-wise, when it comes to wood that you can't capture. You're kind of the medium between the wood and what you're thinking in the end. It definitely captures a moment in time, and the carvings probably made my view or perception of time change. You can't really even quantify it. It's just a thing that you feel, you do. It comes out of you when you're in the flow, you feel it.
Welcome to the 2024 Burning Bear Chainsaw Carving Auction. We're going to get started here. Get your bid card. And with your bid card, you get a blanket. Thank you to the Quinault Beach Resort and Casino. They're keeping us warm.
It's important to have these events so you can see where you've progressed. An auction is a great way to do that. It's directly correlated monetarily to the quality of your artwork. The new carvers, you know, they were sitting in the seats at the auction several years ago, and they're like, hey, I want to learn how to do this. This is cool. You can watch it online all you want, but, you know, to go out and play in the mud and the sawdust, you know, that's the opportunity that we want to be here to provide for people.
Yeah, I'm going to start this off $250. $250 on this bid. Got $250 with the $275. $250 with the $275. $275 $300 now.
Yeah, this is my first Burning Bear. I've heard all about it, and you know, you got to do everything once.
We got to thank our new carvers for being so enthused and you know, putting forth a tremendous amount of time and effort. In the early stages of our art, it didn't look like what we have now. We were striving for that, we just couldn't pull it out. And so another veteran carver goes by and goes, hey, try this. Everybody's just real comfortable with exchanging knowledge. There's no trade secrets. Like, you got a chainsaw and I got a chainsaw. That's a fair playing ground.
It's our own little celebration, and people come and they share it with us and they enjoy. We have people from sometimes across the United States. You have people from Canada. We have a guy from Mongolia here, and they exchange ideas. I love that people come from actually around the world.
The chainsaw carving is, I think, is American traditional culture. In Mongolia, maybe only one chainsaw carver. This is me. Nobody is carving there. I need to learn in America the chainsaw carving. I still learning.
This is my first Burning Bear. I've seen a lot of it online, but I've yet to experience it in person, so it's nice to be here. I have been carving, I believe, about 14 years. I was working on a sculpture, a wooden sculpture, and I was using an angle grinder, and I was getting really frustrated with how slow it was going, and I was like, I need a chainsaw. And I was so young back then, my dad said no, and then 10 years after that conversation, he ran into someone who was a carver, and he taught me how to use the saw.
We have a blind carver here. We have a 78-year-old carver. We had the youngest carver ever at 4 come in here and carve and sell a tree at the auction.
$75 going twice. 80 it is. Look at 85. Look at 90 now. 85. Look at 90.
We include everybody, and that's the nice thing about the community is they are the everybody.
Everybody's friends. There's no competition. We come together. We make it happen.
Thank you, all you carvers. Big round of applause for the carvers.
All of the carvers who are here, everybody has to take a chainsaw over and touch that bear. We're going to light it on fire and we're going to send it up into heaven, wherever it's going to go. And we're all going to come together as a community of carvers, a community of people who enjoy life. Everybody has energy that transfers to that bear.
Year of the Dragon Bear 2024!
When I explain this event to other people, they always go, man, and you set it on, you burn it at the end? You put all that time and effort in, then you burn it? But to me, at least, it's a kind of a way to let go and let things kind of release a little bit.
Watching a big fire is a human thing. It's a powerful thing. It doesn't matter what background you come from or where you were raised or how you were raised. Everybody will stand there in awe.
It's like this, snake eating its tail. It's symbolic for the cycle of life, I guess.
It's that juxtaposition of extremes, because we can.
Setting something so beautiful aflame, there's definitely different feelings that come with it. Yeah, you might have put a ton of time and effort into it, but at the end of the day, was it really to have this carving at the end, or was it to do the experience with everybody?
Somebody told me that all we carve is expensive firewood. So there it is. I mean, that's the biggest piece I've ever seen go up in flames. Oh yeah, it's cold out here. I need some heat.
I love it.
Sometimes you destroy also good. Why? We have a lot of things. Making another thing, make another. Some things need to go away. Yeah, just one time is enough. We need a space in the world. Thank you for this all chainsaw carvers.
My first Burning Bear experience was really awesome. It took a whole team and it was pretty fun. I like the idea of sculpture that is ephemeral. Like, we're not holding on to it. We're creating something in the moment and releasing it in that exact same moment. And it's a really beautiful act.
It's a place where you come and whatever you have that's bothering you or whatever you have that you want to memorialize, it's in that one place. There's something so cleansing about a fire.
It's the year of the dragon bear! The dragon bear!